And then what I do is I kind of go like this around my clients. It has a spot for 4 tweezers if they walked on mud or like poop, or I don't know what they could have walked on. The way people greeted their guests here, I was just like, whoa. Hey babes, my name is Jessica and this is my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope you enjoy, and if you do, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and turn on your post notification bell so you can be notified the next time I post a new video. Guys, did you have an amazing Thanksgiving? Did you shop? What happened during Thanksgiving? I had a great Thanksgiving and I did shop a lot. I can't wait for all my items to arrive. I will do an unboxing for you guys. I got things from like lashes to lights to just merch, lots of different things, and I'm so excited to receive them. Today I am going to be doing a bougie lash artist video. I've done these in the past. I'll link them up here so you guys can go watch them after this video if you guys are interested. But the gist of this video is me sharing with you guys my bougie lash artist items, things that I feel like you should have as a bougie lash artist. So let's get into the video. Really quick before we get started, I need a touch-up really bad. I actually need like a full set. I haven't had my lashes done in a long time, so don't mind this situation. The first little segment that I'm going to talk about is scent in your studio. I went to Bath & Body Works for Black Friday and I got this new hand sanitizer. It is their antibacterial moisturizing hand sanitizer. I tried it out and it just feels so luxurious. I'm gonna have this right there for my guest where it has like little beads. It looks like lotion kind of, and it has little beads. I'm going to have it where my guests check out in my studio. I do have like a room studio tour if you guys are interested in how my studio is set up, but I have like a little table where I have like my aftercare, my retail items, and then on the other side I have, this smells so good, I have a hand sanitizer. I'm gonna put this one out there, but I always have a hand sanitizer, Clorox wipes, a calendar, like business cards and things like that. Then I put my iPad so my guests can check out. But even before, you know, I always had hand sanitizer for my guests. I think it's just a necessity here in the studio. Even for yourself, you need hand sanitizer. And I also got a different one. Where is it? I'm not sure where I left it, but oh, here it is. I got this one for myself. This is the Champagne Toast, and I'm gonna have it over here by my station. But hand sanitizers, like I said, are a must, and these new ones, my hands feel so soft and they smell so good. So go and run over to Bath & Body Works and get yourself some of this antibacterial moisturizing hand sanitizer. While you're at Bath & Body Works, I need you to also get this lotion. This one in particular, it's their aromatherapy in black chamomile. I don't know how many times this lotion has saved me. I also have the pillow mist. I do yoga with it. It just smells amazing. I'll sometimes put it on the head pads. But when I place the gel pads, of course, you're gonna sanitize your hands before you do everything. But when I am done placing my adhesive and my ring and I have like the lashes ready to go and my guests are still kind of like fidgeting, I pump a little pump of lotion onto my hands. I rub it in. And then what I do is I kind of go like this around my clients. I don't know what it does because it says sleep in the name. This smell is just to die for. It's so relaxing and I don't know how to explain it. You guys need to go smell it. Again, it's at Bath & Body Works. I love it. I found this lotion, like this smell, about 2 years ago, I feel like, and I've always repurchased and repurchased. I have their pillow mist, I have their lotion. It's just to die for. So go smell it and purchase this while you're at Bath & Body Works. Last thing you're gonna have to buy from Bath & Body Works are their wallflowers. You guys, I one time did try burning candles here in the studio because I love the vibe, the aesthetic of candles. I have them burning at my house almost all the time. But here in the studio, because I'm here lashing about 8 hours when I do lash, I went through a candle in like 2-3 days, and candles are not cheap. If you guys like candles, you know. So for the studio, opt for some wallflowers. They have so many different smells. I always get the champagne toasty ones. Like, I love a sweet smell. All my guests love it. But having a wallflower in your studio, this one is enough for my whole studio. It smells good. It's not super in your face, but it just has a good smell. Your guests are sleeping or with their eyes closed for most of the time they're in your studio, so their other senses are kind of intensified, you know, their smell, their senses, they're just intensified because their eyes are closed. So having a good smell throughout your studio is a must. This one from Bath & Body Works is so cute. It lights up and it has like a pink little crystal, but you guys can find some that are a little bit more simple or some that are gonna fit your aesthetic. So having wallflowers is gonna make your studio super luxurious and bougie to the max. As you know, I am manifesting a bigger studio. I'm manifesting other girls to be part of my team, and whenever that does happen, I'm going to have one of these for each one of my girls. So on this side, you have a little 3 compartments with a little lid. So here you're gonna put like your spoolies, your adhesive wands, anything you don't want dust in. On this side, there is also 3 compartments. The one in the front has like a little slant here, so you can put different things in here, like your prep and prime, other things. And here you guys have 2 compartments as well, separated by like this little acrylic here. Here you can probably put like, let's say, gel pads, tape, I don't know, maybe you can put your tape here. And then in the back, it has a spot for 4 tweezers. Can you see here? And it has like a little top for them, so you can put like your isolation tweezer, your classic tweezer, and then your mega volume tweezer, your volume tweezer. This is just the bougiest of them all. It does have like the protective film that it comes with. I'm not taking it off because I don't want to scratch it. I'm not setting it up here in my studio because my studio right now is at 80% bougie capacity. Once I get a bigger studio and other girls start lashing with me, it's gonna be at 150%. It's not gonna be at 100. It's gonna be at 150% bougie, okay? This is just, I love this. Cami came out with these and I'm just like, dude, her mind. I love it. I love it so much. This is a newer item to my studio. It is a UV sterilizer. I feel like this is so bougie to have like your guests charge their phone while it's sterilizing. You can sterilize your scissors, your tweezers as well, your handheld mirror, anything that like you can put in here, you can sterilize it. And I think that's so cool. Maybe you can also put like your lash palettes to sterilize the lashes. Guys, this is so bougie. And this one, like I said, also charges your phones, like it wireless charges or whatever. So I'll have all these items linked down below for you guys, but I feel like this is like so bougie. I'm not at 85%. Did I say 85 or 80? I'm now at 90% with this little UV sterilizer. I've seen these like around the internet. I just never got one, but now that I have one, I'm just like, I'm that girl. I'm that lash artist. I personally lash on a recliner, but even if you lash on a massage bed, I feel like having your guests remove their shoes is a must. It makes them feel a little bit more comfy and like at home. But if your guests do not want to take their shoes off, I have these little handy dandy shoe covers ready for them. I have it where they put their purse and stuff, so they can just have it if they don't want to take their shoes off. They could just pick one up, sit down on my little ottoman and put these on. I get my kids to wrap these up for me. They come like in a big, you know, little ball of them, but I have 2 wrapped up in like a little cinnamon bun ready for them, so they can just pull one out and it has their pair on it, pair ready for them. So what they do is they just open it up, put their foot in here, and they don't have to take their shoe off. I just feel like it's, you don't want to force your guests to take their shoes off, but then you also don't want your guests to lay on your bed with dirty shoes. Like, what if they walked on mud or like poop, or I don't know what they could have walked on. You don't want your guests with dirty shoes on your lash bed. It just makes them feel comfortable that the next guest or the guest before them didn't have poop on their feet or something, and then they just lay down, you know. It's just a little bit more sanitary. So definitely having some shoe covers for your guests that don't want to take their shoes off is a must, okay guys? And with that being said, head pads. I know in the past I just got a comment and I read it. I said comment, weird, comment. I had a comment say, oh my god, those doggy pads are genius. I used to cut doggy pads and place them on the head rest of my guest, but then it started taking a little bit too much time. It is very cost effective because you get a lot more bang for your buck. But I got the pink one. So if you go back to my video, I think I was talking about my recliner when I talked about the doggy pads. I had pink ones, so it wasn't those blue ones that look like doggy pads. They were pink, and I always place it before my guest lays down so they don't even really see it. But now I just use dental bibs. It's a lot easier. They already come ready for you. They are a little bit smaller on the size, but they're just amazing. I feel like it's easy if your guest has wet hair or anything like that. For the lash graveyard, you know, whenever you are removing outgrown lashes, you can just place them here, and it's just so much more sanitary. Of course, you're still gonna sanitize and clean your lash bed after, but just having this behind your guest, it feels just more clean instead of you throwing, you know, the extensions on your bed. You're placing them here. If they do fall on your bed, having a little lint roller in your studio is a must, even to offer it to your guests if they want to like use it for anything, and for yourself. You want to make sure you don't have lint when you're greeting your guest. I kind of want to make a video about that. Let me know if you guys are interested. But how to greet your guest is crucial. I think I am going to make a video about that. I learned this when I started lashing in Vegas, and when I moved here, the way people greeted their guests here, I was just like, well, that's so rude. Like, they would just be like, come on, and I'm like, you're not even gonna greet them by name. And like, you know, there's steps to making your guests feel at home, and like, you know, making your studio feel luxurious and bougie. So maybe I'm gonna do that for you guys. But having a lint roller so you can like remove any lint from yourself and you look presentable for your guest. But you can also use this for, you know, the lash graveyard. If on the floor they fall, if you're practicing, you can just lint roll all the extensions. It's so easy to just lint roll them away. So bougie lash artists have these things, guys. They do, trust me, because I'm a bougie lash artist and I have these things. If I'm not mistaken, my very first bougie lash artist video, I talked about having an iPad and an eye pencil. Well, I'm gonna remind you guys, Christmas is around the corner. Add it to your Christmas list or buy it for yourself for Christmas. It is tax deductible because you're using it for your business. But an iPad, I do not remember the days before me lashing without an iPad. I just can't pinpoint what I was doing. Listening to music for your guests, having that ambiance, you know, having a good listening experience, checking your guests out so they're not paying you like with your phone. It looks more legit. They check in on your iPad. There's just so many ways to use your iPad for your business. I know a lot of people edit like lash pictures on their iPad. Just so many different ways. I am thinking about getting the new iPad mini for Christmas. Like, I'm gonna put it on my wish list, or maybe even just buy it for myself and ball out, you know. The new iPad mini has the iPad pencil. You have to buy it separately, that like magnetizes to the side of it, and it's just so cute. It's pink as well, but just having an iPad is crucial to be a bougie lash artist. Now that I remember that this video is bougie, I'm gonna say be a bougie lash artist. But having an iPad is definitely a must in your studio. Like I said, I have it like this. When my guests are checking out, they swipe with the little square swiper. They sign away. When they come in, they sign their consent form. I do have a video about how I make my online consent forms. So go check that video out if you're interested. But an iPad, add it to your Christmas list, guys. This last category is the most important category for you to be a bougie lash artist. It is top tier. I should have freaking had this category in the beginning. But before your guest leaves, you want to offer them a water, a little treat. I always have pink Starburst for my guests, of course. And then now that it is Christmas time, I do have little candy canes ready for my guests for them to take. They're laying down for long periods of time. They get thirsty, you know, they want a little treat before they go buy food or before they leave. You want to offer them something to take. You don't want to greet your guests and say, are you thirsty? Do you want water, before they lay down for hours. I should definitely do a video as well. I should also do a video talking about how to greet your guest and then how to tell your guest goodbye. I don't know how to say that, but I should also include how I wrap up the service and farewell, bon voyage, say goodbye to my guests, you know. But I always offer a water and a little treat so their throat is not like dry. Again, do not walk your guests in, do not greet your guests and tell them if they're thirsty. It's always when they're leaving when you ask if they want to take a water. All that talk of water got me thirsty. Also, bougie lash artists drink a lot of water while they're lashing. They stretch, you know. I do have a video also about like the stretches I do. I'll put it up here. But make sure you're taking care of yourself throughout your lashing days. That's gonna keep you at your top tier. I already said that in the last clip. It's just gonna make you feel so good while you're lashing. You want to make sure you're stretching your hands, your body, all that good stuff. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you share this video with a lash friend so we can all be bougie together, making this lash service super luxurious, making lash extensions, lash lifts, brow lammies, all that stuff super luxurious. Okay, let's not leave the not bouginess to the chop shop nail places. Okay, we are luxurious, we're the bougie ones, so let's keep it that way. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down so I can know. Subscribe down below and turn on your post notification bell so you can be notified the next time I post a new video. And until then, bye my loves. You can also subscribe to my channel. Click my face that popped up right here and you are subscribed. And if you want to watch 2 other of my videos before you head out, you can watch them right here. Oh, I almost poked my eye. And I always say 2 like this. That's 4. 2 other of my videos. They'll be here for you. I love you. Bye.